I'll speak for the players who played with the Hound. And every year the National Hockey League has one player who joins an exclusive club. That player is a player who scores the winning goal on the Stanley Cup champion of that year. It's a very exclusive club. Not many get into it, and a lot have tried, but the Hound is in that, along with Rick McClish, who's since deceased. The Hound and I sat together for 10 years, side by each in the home locker room. So you can guess my life wasn't too boring. One night after a game, Mr. Snyder brought in the governor of the state to meet the players. And he's wandering around shaking hands and comes over to shake my hand. And Mr. Snyder introduced us, and just by coincidence, here comes the Hound out of the shower. Luckily, he had a towel wrapped around him. But he walks up and he goes, "Hey, buddy, you're in my stall." I said, "Hound, that's the governor." He said, "I don't care who he is. He's standing in my stall." The Hound was one of Freddie Shiro's favorites. Like he was with a lot of people. You knew when the Hound is around, something's happening, or going to happen for sure. And Freddie's practices were always pretty similar. He did the same things. And I happened to be standing beside Freddie on the ice, and the Hound's line was doing a drill. Well, we've only been doing it for 2 years. Hound gets the puck, and he's supposed to get it outside the blue line and get going on the offense. He heads for our end, head of steam up going, and he goes behind our net and out the other side. Nobody knows what he's doing, including the Hound. And Freddie Shiro's standing there, and he's not talking to me, but he says, just plain as day, "Can you imagine that kid still has 50 years to live?" The Hound had the unique ability to never question, but to work hard every day. Every practice, every game, he had that ability to work as hard as he could work. A lot of players don't have that ability. And working hard doesn't mean that you're going to be a better player. But it certainly means you're a good team player. And all of us who played with the Hound loved him on our team. The Hound's strong work ethic has taken him into a retirement that he has earned. The Flyers are privileged to have had him, us as teammate, and he worked here when I worked here, was working here, and a very good man who worked his ass off for this team.